Matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, take on the 11th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Miami's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Back to throw. It's Speck. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The back's got it on a counter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They mix it up with a run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient and click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Beck. Catch made in space. Look out. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's a run. Running back's got it. It's just the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Stays on his feet. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a handoff. Here he goes. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the 1st down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Now comes the field goal unit.
At the 26-yard line, offense facing 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Ball handed to the running back. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's reeled in. It's Wilson. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Kirk, all these players are aware if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players impress. The players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Running a quarterback sneak here. I don't think he got in. The big guy's up front just walling him off. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. We'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Now the try for two. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he runs it in to put them up by a point.
Man, I'm a little bit surprised that they went for two instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He gets loose. Here he goes.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Dropping back. It's Beck. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Joseph. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Gonna run it. It's Ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bought some time, now lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Tackle, but first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. The Florida offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now at 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Sturdivant. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. He hands it to the back. Breaks into the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. He's got it right near the end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now.
just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to throw. It's back. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the 1st down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Tight game, 92 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Scanning the field, it's back. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kurt. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity.
Now here he goes. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.